To start off my overview of Stage 2, I need to recap on Stage 1. First, we started off by becoming familiar with the existing types of branding, by learning the definitions, then sourcing existing logos that fall under each definition. Next, we looked at the brand marks of our competitors, positioning them based on how simple or complex they are, or if they are more decorative or modern. The three brands I chose to perform case studies on were Unilever, Keep Cup, and Fort Ocean. To give the audience a better idea of who the client is, I wrote the following statement. Phase Out is an Australian-based climate change campaign focused on phasing out single-use plastics. We work with packaging manufacturers to devise appropriate solutions to rid the consumer market of single-use plastics. We also pride in our social media presence to connect to the intelligent youth of our country, giving them a space where their ideas can be heard. The core brand values of the client are problem-solving, collaboration, genuine, and evolution. Next, I created a mood board, which is the visual representation of the brand, what they want to end and what they want to protect. To finish Stage 1, I used the naming system from our first class to think of some potential name ideas. The one that stood out the most to me was Phase Out, because it sounds like a call to action, which is why I chose Phase Out as the name to represent the brand. To commence Stage 2, we needed to produce 50 quick logo ideas. For my logo, I wanted to explore the themes such as the ocean, its wildlife, and the core issues of the campaign, which is single-use plastics, as well as experimenting by combining some of these themes with typography. These are the three ideas that I decided were my best, and the feedback I received from the class discussion. The logo that got the best response was number 17, as it's simple enough to be appropriate for a corporate brand, but also appealing to a younger audience, which is why I chose 17 as the logo I will further develop. After posting the logo I had developed in Illustrator to the group discussion, the feedback I received was to create more spacing between the letters, and to enhance the wave effect. I took the feedback on board and created the final logo, and wrote the following rationale. The purpose of the logo is to highlight the natural element of the brand, which is the preservation of our ocean and its wildlife. However, ocean-themed logos tend to be very organic and casual, therefore not being ideal for a serious client. The brand I am representing is a government-funded campaign, therefore needs to maintain a level of professionalism. The typeface I used was a bold sans serif font in all caps to keep the structured and professional look, then distorted the type with a wave effect to represent the ocean and its waves. To give more personality to the brand, I chose a colour scheme of cobalt blue and mint green, which furthers the connection between the brand and the ocean. Then to finish off Stage 2 of the process, I looked at how my logo compares to the logos of brands within a similar industry. The conclusion I ended with was that decorative logos such as Unilever tend not to look good scaled down, due to the level of detail. However, in this case it works and the brand mark is recognisable, even when scaled down. Among all of the logos, the mark I've created is the most similar to Fort Ocean, because of its simplicity and the small graphic elements that make connection to the main theme of the brand, which is the ocean. The weakest logo of the group is the Ocean Conservancy logo, as it is an example of a logo that uses a similar technique to the Unilever logo, but just isn't as successful.